we did how to expand x plus y whole square, x plus y whole cube is okay. Till x plus y whole power 7, we are able to expand using Pascal triangle. Okay. So if the power is more like x plus y whole power 13 or 17 or 20 like that, yes, using Pascal triangle we can, but the process become bit lengthy. That's why the process become bit lengthy. That's why they introduced the another theorem called binomial theorem, and it says that for any that statement also we wrote on that day for any n belongs to whole numbers, comma x plus y whole power n is nc naught x power n plus, or else it is better to write like x power n y power 0, x power n minus 1 y power 1, x power n minus 2 y square, n minus 3 y cube, and so on, and so on, x power 1 y power n minus 1 x into x power 0 into y power n, that is expand. Yes, that skeleton you too can write, but using Pascal triangle we wrote the binomial coefficient, yeah, nc naught, nc1, nc2, nc3, nc, n minus 1, and ncn. What is called ncn? Have you remember where nc, r is nothing but n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. If you know, I'll give an example. nc2 means n factorial by n minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial. This we studied in a combination, the same way. nc5 is n factorial by n minus 5 factorial into 5 factorial. So that is the thing. Okay. I think you copied this. Am I correct? You all copied this one? Last
Yes,
class,
sir.
at the end of the class, we all copied that. Yeah. See now what are the things you'll study, and you may ask, master, how you got NC not NC1, NC2 means? See how you got NC not NC1, these all things you'll study in the original sessions. Now these are training sessions. No? Now, see what are the things we'll study, topics. Yeah. So what are the topics we'll study now? First one, number of terms. In that binomial expansion, how many terms are there? Number of terms. Next one, middle term. So these are the things now I'll discuss. First, number of terms. Next, second one is general term. First one is number of terms. Second one is general term. Next one is middle term. Middle term. Next one is independent term. Next one is numerically greatest coefficient. Numerically greatest term. So these are the 6 terms we'll study now. I will teach 3 things. The class will over, and after that, in the remaining class. Okay, one question like that. What is the definition? One question. What is the definition? One question. But briefly, so many problems are there. Tough problems, very good problems. Those problems in the original sessions we'll discuss. Yeah. Now see, whenever we are talking about binomial, whenever we are talking about binomial theorem, these are the topics you should know. Number of terms, general term, middle term, independent term, numerically greatest term, numerically greatest coefficient. Please copy the topic names, please. Please.
Copied, sir.
Yeah,
Sir, done.
very good.
Sir, done.
Yes.
Done, sir. Completed.
Yes. Now the first one is the first one is number of terms. The first one is a number of terms. See, in the expansion of x plus y whole power 3, can you say how many terms we have? In the expansion of x plus y whole power 3,
Sir, 4.
Four
yeah.
terms.
So the
Four.
number of terms is equal to 4. In the same way, x plus y whole power 6, the number of terms will be 7.
7. 7.
Then
Plus y whole power 22, the number of terms will be 21. In the same way, x plus whole power 198, the number of terms are 199. Sorry, here I wrote wrong.
199.
23.
3. Yes, sir.
So generally x plus y whole power n, the number of terms are n plus 1. Okay, so we have to write that point number 1, number of terms in the expansion of x plus y whole power n are n plus 1. Number of terms in the expansion of x plus y whole power n are n plus 1. And have a look on the first board. So this is the first term. Look at this is the first term. This is the second term. This is the third term. This is the fourth term. Look at. So when I'm asking you to write the fourth term, T4 used to call. When I'm asking you to write the fourth term, how you are writing? Can you say what is the fourth term? NC3 into x power n minus 3 into y power 3. Look at, I'm going here. See here, I'm doing some work. In the expansion of x plus y whole power n, third term is NC. Look at, if you want, once go back. What is the third term? Not fourth term. The fourth term is NC3. Fourth term is NC3 into x power n minus 3 into y power 3. Now I'll ask my boys, can you write the fifth term? Sir, ये 4 आएगा तो 3 came. 5 means NC4 into x power, ये दोनों का subtraction into y power 4. Now I'll ask my girls, Nana, can you say T6? So T6, NC5, 1 you should decrease. 1 you should decrease. NC5 into x power, ये दोनों का subtraction into y power 5. Like that, can anyone say what is the 10th term?
Sir,
N is
NC9
C9 x to the
X
power n minus 9 into y to the power
to the power
9.
9.
Very
Yes,
good. That is the like that. Can anyone say what is the 21st term?
Yes, sir. C
N
NC20
NC20
22.
x to the power
20,
n
yeah,
minus
yeah,
20
yeah,
into y to the
20,
power 20.
20, yeah. See, like that, we should write in the expansion of x plus y whole power n. In the expansion of x plus y whole power n, general term, comma, general term t r plus 1 is equal to ncr into, see, 222 means what you are saying? NC 21 means you should decrease 1. TR plus 1 means you should decrease 1. That is NCR into x power, NCR into x power both subtraction. Mohanty, please unmute, please mute yourself. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. See, NCR plus 1 means TR plus 1 means NCR into x power, the both subtraction into y power r. Okay, so now I'm giving an example. See, I'm giving an example. I think everyone know that. In the expansion of x plus 2 whole power 21, comma, t16 equal to, have a look. So power 21 means how many terms you will get? Power
22.
20, power
20.
20 means that is the number of terms is equal to 22. In that t16 I'm asking. Whenever I'm asking t16, you should write 21 C15. Am I correct? You should decrease 1 into x power, both subtraction into 2 power, since 2 is there, 2 power 15. That is 21 C15 into how much it is? 21 minus 15. Is it not 6 into 2 power 15?
Not
And can
understood
any,
that why 2.
which one? 2 is there here. In the place of y, 2 I gave. That's why.
Yes, sir.
Actually, y only, but in the place of y, I gave 2. In the same way, can anyone say in the expansion of x plus 3 whole power 15, comma, I want t7, t10. Can anyone please? X plus 3, I'm writing again, see. X plus 3 whole power 15 is the thing. In the expansion of x plus 3 whole power 15, can you write 7th term?
Yes, sir. 15C7 x 15 minus 7 into 3 to the power 7.
Very good. Anyone? Any other? You didn't understand. Have a look. Listen. So
Sir, then
whenever you are writing 17th term, whenever you are writing 7th term, it is 15C6. One I should decrease.
So the second one will be
Now let me complete. 15 into x power 15 minus 6 into 3 power 6. That is 15C6 into x power 9, x power 9 into 3 power 6. In the same way, someone is saying, yeah, girl.
yes sir. 15C9 into x to the power 15 minus 9 into 3 to the power 9.
Very good, spontaneous. 15C9 into x to the power of 15 minus 9 into 3 power 9. That is 15C9 into x power, I think it is 6. How much? 15 minus
yes, sir.
9
6
into 3 power
3 to
9.
the power 9.
That's it. Please copy it. Neatly copy it. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that we'll go.
Completed, sir.
Completed, sir.
Very good. Let others. Others, please copy it. I'll wait for you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Completed.
Very good.
Completed, sir.
Okay, okay.
Completed, sir.
Bit fast, bit rightly. Right bit fastly, please. Completed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you want, the board will be there like that only. If you want, say me. I can show the board. Okay. Now, a question is in the expansion of x plus 1 by x whole power 10, comma, find t6, t8, t10 is the question. In the expansion of x plus 1 by x whole power 10, matlab, in the place of y, 1 by x is there. They're asking t6. So it is better. T6 can be written as a t5 plus 1. So it can be written as a 10c5 into, there will be no confusion, into x power, both difference, 10 minus 5 into 1 by x whole power 5. That only I said. That is 10c5 into x power, 10 minus 5 is a 5 into 1 by x power 5. Both getting cancelled, 10c5. Calculate 10c5 values. It is 10 factorial by 10 minus 5 factorial into 5 factorial. That is 10 factorial by 5 factorial into 5 factorial. I think you all know, I explained factorial in the permutations and combinations. 10
Yes,
factorial
sir.
is nothing but 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 by This is 5 factorial into, that is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 into 5 into 3 into 2 into 1, 4 I have. Now this entire thing is getting cancelled. 5 twos are 10, 4 ones are 4 twos are 3 ones are 3 threes are. So what will be remaining? 3 into 2 into 7 into 6. Please calculate.
So 252.
252.
Sir,
Very good.
252.
Very good. The same way, when I'm asking you to calculate 8th term and the 10th term, please try to calculate those two.
Yes, sir.
If anyone
Eight.
want me to, if it,
Sir, so 10c8 into x square into 1 by
Yeah.
x to the power 8.
Akhilesh, see, last class itself we started binomial theorem. It is for Akhilesh. Akhilesh, I will. Last class itself we started binomial theorem. Okay, so whole basic things that day only I gave. Now, because you are new to the class, I am repeating the things again. Okay, just wait, give a few minutes. And I'm requesting those who are not able to understand the class, message me. Yeah, sir, repeat that please. I'll repeat it. Don't be quiet. It's a waste of time for you and for me also. If you are not able to understand, please message me. It's my kind request. And the question number 1 it is, I calculated T6. It is 10C5 into like that. You please calculate T8 and T10.
Sir,
Okay.
T8 is equal to 10c9 into x to the
10C9,
power
10C7.
Sir, 10c7 into
Sorry, sir,
x to the power
10c7 into x to the power
3
into 1
1
by x to the power 4.
7.
7. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please simplify it. I want simplified answer. Please simplify. And meanwhile, there are some new students are there in the class. For them, I am teaching. See, the guys who are the first day they are attending, welcome to the branch. So this is a class of mathematics. And I'm dealing with the new chapter called binomial theorem. Binomial theorem means expansion of x plus y whole power n. Expansion of x plus y whole power n. The thing what we have to learn, so in that expansion you know, no need to understand now. Why? Because the last class I explained. You need to understand in any binomial theorem, you should understand number of terms, general term, middle term. Till there today we'll study. Till there today we'll study. Number of terms means if you take any expansion, the number of terms in the expansion, if the power is n, there will be n plus 1 number of terms. If the power is n, there will be n plus 1 number of terms. First one. Next, general term. So whenever you are talking about the general term, in this expansion, I'm asking what is the fourth term. First term, second term, third term. This is fourth term. So I wrote fourth term as a NC3 like that. See, if 4 here, 1 less it is there. If 4 here, 1 less is there. And x power, both subtraction, y power 3. In the same way, like if you want to write the 8th term here, NC7, 1 should decrease. X power both subtraction into y power 7. Like that. In the expansion of x plus y whole power n, we used to call it as a general term. General term is TR plus 1. That formula is NCR. R plus 1 means 1 less into x power a दोनों का subtraction into y power r. That only I gave a certain example. In the expansion of x plus y whole power 21, In the expansion of x plus y whole power 21, total there will be a 22 terms. 21 plus 1, 22 terms. Among 22 terms, if I'm asking 16th term, 16th means 1 less. 21 C 15 to x power इसका power x power दोनों का subtraction into 2 power 15, that is T16 is equal to 21 C 15 into x power into 2 power. In the same way, in the expansion of x plus 3 whole power 15, how many terms it have? It has 16 terms plus 1. When I'm asking 7th term, that boy said 7th means are 1 less. Total power 15 na? 15 C6 into x power 15 minus 6 into 3 power, like that. In the same way, 10th term also like that I wrote. 10th term means 9 I am. Now the question I gave to them, in the expansion of x plus 1 by x whole power 10, what is the 6th term? They started, sir is asking 6th term. So we should write 10C5 into x power subtraction of both the things into 1 by x power 5. That is 10C5 into x power 5 into 1 by x power 5. X power 5, x power 5 getting cancelled. 10C5 you got. And this is the formula. I explained them in the previous chapter. Since you are not there, Akash, you are not able to understand this. That's it. At least do it till here. When I'm asking T8 and over to the remaining persons. Please copy it. I'll come.
So t to the power 8 equal to 10, 45 into 1 by x to the power 4.
Now, can anyone say what is the 8th term? 8th term is 10C. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. So 10C7 into x to the power 10 minus 7 into 1 to the 1x whole power 7.
1 by x whole to the power of 7. 10C7 is into x power 3 into 1 by x power 7. So this
Yes.
get cancelled, it will become 1 by
120
x
by
power
x to the power 4.
4 into 10C7 can be written as 10 factorial by 10 minus 7 factorial into 7 factorial. That is
120
10
by x to
factorial
the
by,
power.
we'll write total 120 you got. 10 factorial by, this is 3 factorial into 7 factorial into 1 by x to the power of 4. So 10 into 9 into 8 into 7, 6, 5. No need to write all the things. Since you can see 7 factorial in the down. So from 7 to rest number is 7 factorial. 3 factorial into 3 into 6 into 7 factorial into 1 by x power 4. Now these directly get cancelled. It's better. 3 ones are 3 threes are 2 ones are 2 fours are. As the girl said, it is 120 into 1 by x power 4. Very good. Now T10, anyone calculated?
Yes, sir.
10 C9 into
10
x into 1
C9.
by x to the 9.
Okay. Now, those who are not able to do it by own, please copy it.
So T10 equal to 10 by x to the power 8.
Very good. 10 by x power 8. Correct one. Please copy it. Please copy it. Copy it.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
Completed.
now we'll talk about middle term. So remember, if 5 of my friends are sitting like this, then who is the middle member means we can say that he is the middle member. I make 2 members, that's it, 2 members, this is the middle member. If 6 members are sitting, my friends, we went and we sitting. Who is the middle member is there? Here we can't say the middle member. So we have to say that these two are the middle members. So the conclusion for that is, if you take 1, 2, 3, 4 odd number of numbers, if you have odd number of terms, there will be one middle term. Look at
1 middle term.
1 to 5 matlab एक ही middle term आया. If it is a even number of terms, if you have even number of terms, there will be 2 middle terms. There will be 2 middle terms. Okay, now I'm saying I'm writing the same thing again. See, I'm writing the same thing again. Can anyone say, if I have 10 terms, how many middle terms I have? 1 or 2?
1.
Oi. If I have 10 terms, how many middle terms I have? Even number of terms, girl. 10 matlab even number hai.
Sir, 2.
2.
Okay, Baba. If I have odd number of terms means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Odd number of terms. What is the middle term means? There, this is the middle term. If you have even number of terms like 1, 2, 3, 4, there will be 2 number of middle terms. Okay, there will be 2 number of middle terms like that. You should write, see, in the expansion of x plus y whole power n, comma, look at x plus y whole power 6. How many middle terms?
2.
Sir, 2.
See, everyone is wrong. Think it.
One will
One.
be,
Why?
sir, because one term will increase.
Yeah.
7 term will be there.
It's very, very good. Very good. So whenever I'm asking, number of like x plus y whole power n, whenever I'm asking in the expansion of x plus y whole power n, what will be the middle term? First, whole power 6 means how many terms it have? How many terms? Total 7 terms it's having. So among 7 terms, since it is odd, we should not look at this. We should look at this. Since 7 is odd, there will be one middle term. Okay, now anyone say x plus y whole power 13. How many middle terms?
2.
You should
Sir,
not look
2.
at 13. You should not look at 13, sir. 13, 14 terms are there, sir. Even number, no. So that is like that you have to do. How many? His answer is clear. Now, what is the terms? I'll calculate. See, in the expansion of x plus y whole power n, if n is even, comma, number of terms are odd, number of terms are odd, implies there will be one middle term. Alage. If n is odd, comma, number of terms are even, implies there will be two middle terms. Okay. So you are saying one middle term, na? What is that middle term? That middle term is t n by 2 plus 1. That middle term is t n by 2 plus 1. Formula. How it came, everything we'll discuss in the original classes. And here two middle terms, na? The two middle terms are t n plus 1 by 2, t n plus 3 by 2. Okay, an example here. In the expansion of x plus y whole power uh, 10, I'll ask in x plus y whole power n, write the middle term. When I ask like this, you should say in this expansion, comma, we have 11 terms. 11 terms means that implies how many middle terms? There will be one middle term. There will be one middle term. That formula is, that is t n by 2 plus 1. N value 10, 10 by 2 means 5 plus 1. That is equal to T6. Now you people know how to write T6. Last, that only general term. 10c 5 into x power 10 minus 5 into y power 5. That is the thing. 10c 5 into x power 10 minus 5 into y power 5. X power 10 minus 5 into, that is equal to 10c 5 into x power 5 into y power 5. Understood? Understood? Or shall I repeat?
Understood, sir.
Please copy it. I'll explain it again.
Completed, sir.
Yes, sir. Done.
Let others finish.
Sir, completed.
Very good. Yes. Two minutes I'll go. Those who copy it faster. Shall I go to the next page? Yes, the next page is the one more
Sir?
question. Yeah, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
In the
Yes, sir.
expansion of x plus y, in the expansion of x plus y whole power 15, comma, find the x plus 2 will write. In the expansion of x plus 2 whole power 18, find the middle terms. Middle terms. So we should write like that. See how to represent, that also gives the mark. In the expansion of x plus 2 whole power 15, comma, there will be 16 number of terms. There will be 16 number of terms. Implies, since 16 is the even number, there is two middle terms. There is two middle terms. What is the formula? N by 2 plus 1 comma n by 2 plus 3. That is T16. Na? N by 2 plus 1. T16 by 2 means 8. 16 by 2 plus 1 comma T 16 by 2 plus 3. Plus 3 I said. that is equal to t. How much it will become? 16 plus 1. 17 comma. What are you? N plus 1 by
17.
I wrote formula wrong. That's why. The formula is not this, Baba. The formula is n plus 1 by 2 comma n plus 3 by 2. That's why I'm not getting the exact. So 16, 16 plus 1 by 2 comma 16 plus 3 by 2. 16, 15. N value 15. So 15 plus 1, 16. 15 plus 1, 16. 16 by 2, how much it will become? Is 16 by 2 comma 15, 18 by 2. That is T8 comma T9 are the middle terms. So to find T8 in the same way, to find T9, T8 na pura power 15 है, total power 15. It is 15 total power 15. This is 15C7 into x power 15 minus 7 into 2 power 7. In the same way, it is 15C8. We should decrease 1 into x power 15 minus 8 into 2 power 8. Now 15C, I'm simplifying this. It is 15 factorial by 15 minus 7 factorial into 7 factorial into x power 15 minus 7, 8 into 2 power 7. That is equal to 15 factorial by, it is 8 factorial into 7 factorial into x power 8 into 2 power 7. So please simplify this. And please simplify this. Same with the middle terms. Those who understood, start doing. Those who are not understood, I'm repeating again. See. In the expansion of x plus 2 whole power 15, they are asking what is the middle term. Whenever you are calculating the middle term, first we have to find how many terms are there. Since whole power 15 is there, there are 16 number of terms. Since it is an even number, there will be two middle terms, Tn plus 1 by 2 and the Tn plus 3 by 2. Okay, that is 15 plus 1 by 2 and 15 plus 3 by 2. Like that we can calculate. So the middle terms are 8th term and the 9th term. After getting middle term as the 8th term and the 9th term, now you know that how to find 8th term and how to find the 9th term. Please complete that.
Sir, the calculation is coming very big.
Okay, leave it there. Leave it like that. No, if it's
Yes,
very big,
sir.
leave it like that.
8236.
2816.
That is okay. 2000 is not very big number. 2000 you can get. I thought it's in lakhs or like that. If it's lakhs, then you no need to. 1000 means you have to pay. Shall I do the calculation? Completed. Make it fast, please.
Sir, the first one will be 6435 after cancellation.
Okay. Into x power 5.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Second one, no need to cancel. Directly say the answer. It's enough. Like, do no need to simplify. Second one. Because no need to simplify. But second one, just try to give the answer. Like 15 C8 into just expand it in terms of factorial. It's enough. Expand it in terms of factorial. It is enough.
15 factorial by 7 factorial into 8 factorial into x to the power 7 into 2 to the power 8.
Very good. Very good.
It will be
Completed.
90,090 into x to the power 7.
Very good calculator. Very good. Now, see, those who are doing, please carry on. I'm giving some work. Please try to do it at home. Again, we'll have a class on today's Friday, no? Yes,
Some Monday.
today is Friday. Once. Please wait. Check. Please copy. Meanwhile, copy. Don't waste the time. Yeah. Now the question is, I'm writing certain question. Please try to do it. X plus 1 by x whole power 12. I want the middle term. Question number 1. Question number 2. X square plus 1 by x whole power 15 whole power 15. I want middle term. No need to simplify. Try to write like answer what how the boy said like this. Try to write answer like this, and those two questions are like work. Please try to do it. Okay, and copy. Right, that is a session for today, and in the next class we will do, have a look. So we came till middle term, number of terms, general term, middle term. In the next class we'll do remaining things, independent term, remaining. Okay, thank you very much, be safe.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, be safe.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.